Hiya. Let's open a portal. Call in our spirit team. Ask for clear and concise messages. Nick here, welcome if you're new, and welcome back. It's been a little while. I do apologise. But let's get back into it. Oh wow, so many messages have been building up. I'm going to be doing a collective general read for the air signs. First off, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have our air element here. Now, before I start, actually, I don't know if this one is supposed to be in this message, but we'll have a look. Is somebody pregnant? First thing I got as I was pre-shuffling and pre-pulling a couple of cards to get the general messages, because so much is coming through because I haven't been here for a little while. So I'm either feeling that somebody is pregnant. Now I'm also hearing the word phantom pregnancy. So this could mean somebody's having really severe stomach cramps. Oh, okay. Now, my portal behind me here was swelling, and it's almost like there's a birth or a birthing process and contractions and cramping and really severe abdominal changes. I'm going to say changes. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad. Somebody may be pregnant as well and just found out. So take that as it resonates. It's not for everybody, but there's definitely a birthing process of something. Okay. So we're going to read the cacao cup. Contractions. I have to go back to this because they're telling me go back to this. Okay. There's contractions. There's change coming for somebody, and it's about clearing out old to have fresh new start. I'm seeing the letters I and S in my cup here as I'm looking off to the side here. So I have this beautiful air element cup here, and I just got the letters I, S, a T, a J, a C. Okay, and we have a bird taking wing. Okay, let's have a look at the cup first and see what we have when we turn it this way. Okay, my camera's already deciding to play up. We have an owl straight away sitting on the branch watching over you. Somebody has very strong and powerful spiritual protectors at the moment. Air element. Oh, why did I feel the need to clear my throat then and do a roar? I did it delicately. But I feel like I want to roar. Why do I want to roar? Who's holding back their voice at the moment? Something is coming to the surface and you are going to need to roar. And this doesn't mean aggression. This just means speak your truth. You're being watched over by the spirit realm, the highest of the spirit realm, and highest, sideways, whichever way you look at it. Now, what else have we got here? So you're really tapping into the roots here. I'm hearing the word nucleus. What does that mean? So this is a nucleus family situation here. Okay, it's almost as something is growing. Now, somebody is... now, can you see the face of that masculine energy there? Okay, I've got him standing by the side of me. Who is this? Oh, okay. This is a family line that's being brought to the surface for clearing. So something in your family line has to stop with you. Oh, there's a male. There's a male here. Not happy. Something has happened that's not been very satisfying. Okay, I'm seeing a lobster and the claws coming. This is past, so we don't have to worry about this, but these snapping claws at you. Okay. I want to talk to this man. This man is important for some reason. Oh. What would you like to me to pass on, please? And who are you? I'm hearing the words, we're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. What does this mean for you? Somebody has let go of something and it needed to go. Now it's time to speak your truth. They don't live in the same country as you. So wherever you live right now, this male ancestor goes further back than where you live. So you've migrated. Where you live now is not where you're from, where your roots are from. This is somebody from another country, another, yeah, a completely different culture to where you live. Not from who you are, from where you live right now, a completely different culture. Okay. Jay's coming up again. Now, also, whoever I'm talking to as well, a grandmother came through as I was pulling cards, and she wears Taboo, the perfume Taboo. So I have her here as well, if that means anything to somebody. All right, I'm going to start on the cards, and we'll see what comes up. He's still here, and he's got messages coming through. The ring. It's silver platinum colour. It's got little flowers, it's an oval shape, and it's got a surrounding of little clusters of flowers, and the stone is almost clear, clouded pearl, almost like the colour of the Merlinite. It's clouded, moonstone something. There's something to do with a ring. All right, you're receiving something from an ancestor. Something will be passed down in your family line, but you have to sever something first. Okay. First card we've got here is the Two of Pentacles, which somebody is doing a very fine balancing act at the moment, moving forward. So you've come from something and you're still going through. I'll show you in a minute. Your balancing act. So there's stormy waters behind you. You've got your feet on the ground. You're balancing really well. You're juggling. And this is where are we going in the future? Where are we going to land our feet? What's the next part? Now, somebody's done a lot of integration in their shadow work. If you know me or have watched my videos before, I do not do traditional. I go purely on instinct, intuition, and imagery. And whatever pops out of the card on that day is what comes through. Somebody's really doing. I'm hearing the word doing, not done, not finished yet. Doing some really deep shadow work at the moment, and it's a bit of a juggling act, but you're fine. You're being told the stormy waters are behind you and you're on steady ground now. You just have to keep your balance. We have the Ten of Swords in the current energy. So wherever you have been in the past, all you have to do is remove this sword that's still embedded in your back now, because it's finished. It's finished. Take your time to rest, but this cycle has been completed. There's been a generational cycle that's collapsed. I'm hearing the word collapsed, and now it's time for new. And the reason we have the Tower. Now the Tower, thank you, Spirit, on the roof. The Tower has come up in reverse. Now in this particular deck, this is Oya from the Nigeria tribe of Yoruba. I think it's called Yoruba. Excuse me if I've got that wrong. Now, she works in all realms, this particular one, but she has the power to command the wind. So something to do with the air element here. The wind is very significant. Now, we do have a bit of a windy day here, but it's to do with your voice. So she can control natural disasters. So I'm feeling, again, with this pregnancy, there's something natural. This is not outside influence. This is internal. For me, I'm hearing the words, this is an internal Tower moment for somebody. And it's been a little bit chaotic. Thank you. This is, how do I word this, Spirit? Something has collapsed and completed. Now it's just a case of juggling. Where do we go from here? Where do I plant my feet now? The shadows are underneath you, behind you there. You've integrated them. Where do we go now? So something significant has happened very, very recently. Let's have a look at the future, please. Oh, first off, let's see who I'm reading for. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to go one at a time here because, oh, we've got a dice. We're going to go 5 for the elements, are we? One just dropped out my hand. So you've dropped the ball on something, I've heard. Oh, you've dropped something to the curbside. Thank you. All right. We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Thank you. You've sent someone packing. Okay. All right. Thank you. This could be an old belief system. You've sent something packing. You've packed it up. You've done it. You've done it. You've closed the door on it. You've finished, and you've needed to. So facing you, somebody is working with the power of 3, but facing me, I have the 2. So there's decisions to be made. Somebody's very tapped into their spiritual gifts here. You're working with the power of 3. We have an S. You could be a Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Hang on, we've got Saturn. Okay, I heard Saturn, so there's something to do with a Saturn frequency. Oh, wow. Just let me think. How you want me to say that? Okay. Somebody has recently, I'm hearing the word evolved, and they're coming up to the Saturn frequency now. Okay. Now, if this doesn't mean anything to you, you can research this yourself if you like. I'm not going to go into that too much, but the Saturn frequency is basically when you fall below the Saturn frequency is when you're easily manipulated. Rising to the Saturn frequency, you're almost untouchable. Above does not, it is just growth. To raise up to the Saturn frequency, you no longer become controllable or other people affecting your mind, your moods, your energy levels. Thank you, Spirit. E, T, N. If any of those letters are significant to somebody. 2, 3, we've got steps. Okay. Let's see what's next. What's next? Woo! Nine of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you've done some major work here. Now, we've gone from the 2 of Pentacles down to the Queen of Pentacles here. Now, this is somebody who's very much sitting on her spiritual throne and commanding the elements. I'm hearing this. Now, she's done the study, she's done the work, she's worked in all the realms. I'm not going to say higher and lower realms because they're all around us. Whichever way you sidestep. We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. So somebody's gone off the beaten path here. Thank you. And stepped into other realms. And it's really, really made a difference in raising your frequency. Wow, massive. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Okay, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. It's too overwhelming. You've done the work. I'm hearing you've done the work. Okay, let's have a look. 7 of Pentacles. Yep, resting time. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so underneath that 7 of Pentacles, we have a 6 of Pentacles. All right. Have an awful lot of pentacles here. This is very much about your material realm, your earthly realm. So somebody's been off in the clouds. We're not in Kansas anymore. I keep saying that. It's time to have a whole new perspective on what you are building now. So there's another completion of a cycle here. Your Ten of Pentacles. It's time to walk through into the new realm now. So the 10 is the completion. We have the light coming through here. It's time to step into your path fully and own who you are. Wow. Okay. It's time to share your gift. So in visualization only, I'm going to say this. The Six of Pentacles in this particular one is the elder gentleman and the dragon in front of him. Now I'm hearing that it's time for you to share your gifts. And this is coming up for me as a spiritual gift. Somebody's tapped into some... I keep cutting my voice off. Somebody's tapped into some very, very... What's the word? Cosmic, galactic, whatever you want to call it. Some really high entity energy here. Okay, I'm being told it's because you're high entity yourself and it's not foreign to you. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, somebody's ancestors come from a different land than where they actually live right now. This can go further than that, cosmic. So you don't come from here originally, I'm being told. And somebody's starting to realise that now. We have the Queen of Cups here. So you've got two queens coming up here. Now, the Queen of Cups has her emotions together. She is... Between these two queens, you've got your earthly and your emotional realms sorted. You've got a grasp on everything and you've mastered an awful lot of lessons and cycles. You've mastered them. Okay, hang on. Really? You're telling me go... We've got the one that's coming out here. All right. Two. Okay. It's time to leave the past in the past. We've got the Eight of Cups. Now, this always comes up as running away from the swamp monster. It's time to leave behind the old patterns, I'm being told. The old patterns. And start fresh, as in a whole new perspective. Now, this is the Pentacles again. We're creating a whole new earthly realm, I'm being told. And this is why it's feeling so difficult with these contractions and this birthing process that keeps coming through. It's physically, emotionally draining and painful, and the contractions have been quite severe because you are birthing something brand new, but it's not brand new. I'm being told it's not brand new. It is where you're from originally, and it's time to embrace that. I have to have one more here because... Okay. Thank you. All right, we're done. Okay, so this has come up as the Ace of Wands. Now, in this particular deck, the dragon is birthing an egg. Like, if you have a look, there is an egg cracking open here. The wands also, for me, represents the magical wand. So somebody here is starting on a brand new path. You started off juggling, like, which way, how do I go? You're balancing your shadows with the stormy waters behind you. Now, we've come the whole journey, the tower moment, everything like that had to happen because we're birthing a brand new frequency. I'm not going to say energy, frequency. Somebody is raising their frequency. Now it's a matter of, okay, this is who I am in this earthly realm. We've got so many pentacles here. In this earthly realm, this is who I am. Now it's time to walk through the door with the new chapter here. Your cycles are finished. just a matter of stepping through and owning who you are with your wand. You've got your magic wand here, and it's time to start that new path. Okay. I'm getting again, you could be born on the 10th, you could be born on the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 7th. It just came through. This man. Okay, you have help beyond this realm. Very, very close. You have this masculine guardian standing right here with help on this new path. Somebody's going back to their roots, but they're also going beyond what they've been told and seeing through a veil into other realms. Okay. You may have had a very, what's the word, strict idea in your head of where you come from and how it was, but now somebody's going beyond that and going a little bit further back, or a little bit beyond the scope of what they've been brought up in, and looking beyond and beyond those veils. Somebody is definitely calling in cosmic beings here of some sort, but with the ancestor from this realm. So we have an ancestor here, a masculine energy, who's from this realm, and somebody you know or know of in your family lineage, but there's also beings coming through as well to help raise your frequency. And I'm hearing the word, you've already raised your frequency. Now it's a matter of balancing and maintaining how you walk this earthly realm with that frequency. Okay. I heard the word cheers. Somebody just raised their glass and said cheers. It's a big pint glass too, big pint glass. Okay. That's significant for somebody. I think the message came through that they wanted to purvey. Purvey? I don't use that word. I hope it's the right word. It's not my word. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Your big wings round. Oh yeah, big hugs for you, whoever I'm talking to. I have one that's short and one that's tall. That will be significant, the masculine energies. So I'm reading for two different people. I have two different males coming through. One is short, one is tall. They both have a good sense of humour and both doing the cheers. Okay, thank you. Anything else, Spirit? Don't forget to light your candle. Somebody's birthday's coming up, and I'm not talking about the collective here. Whoever this masculine energy is, there's an anniversary or a birthday coming up very soon for them. If it's not just been, okay, and this may have, oh, okay. The natural thank you. Thank you. All right, so the natural disasters, it may have been an anniversary or a birthday, something significant that triggered the memories and the memory tower moment, okay, and gone into looking into your lineage more. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so don't forget the woman here with the taboo perfume, because she's very strong coming through too. And neither of my grandmothers wore taboo. So she's not mine. Somebody here in the collective. It's a very distinct perfume. Ah, the word taboo. Okay, I heard that. It also could be something. All right, she actually may have been into practices that were taboo. You'll know who that is if that resonates with you. Okay. You may have had a grandmother that read tea leaves, you know, which back in the day was not the norm. She was outside of the box, I'm being told. She did not live in Kansas. All right, thank you. Anything else? So she's here also looking out for you to make sure you keep your feet grounded as you open up your new gifts. As in, open up to show the world. This is not, you've already got them, your gifts are there, but why are you not showing them to the world? It's time to speak. It's time to roar. It's time to get your voice out there. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? All right. Whoever this is, they have a lot of love for you. Okay. And when you're ready, there's more. When you're ready, there's more. So beyond... So it's almost like you have a masculine and feminine energy here guarding your back, because you might be a little bit scared to go beyond, but I'm being told, don't worry, you're protected, and nothing can get through without your consent, but also without their consent. So just be a little bit mindful. You have cosmic beings that are also trying to connect and help you maintain your frequency, but you are guarded, and they are not here for any other purpose except to help you on your path. Okay. Cheers. I got cheers again. All right, I'm going to close this portal. Am I going to close this portal? Somebody's still tapping me on the shoulder here. Okay. I'm going back to the pregnancy again. If somebody has had a miscarriage recently, they're sending their condolences. Okay, goosebumps everywhere. And I got at the beginning of this reading the word phantom. I have to interpret this properly. It was not in your head, but in some other case there was a wish. There was a wish that it was real, and it may have been a false alarm is the word. A false alarm. You thought you may have been, but you actually weren't. And for one other person, it may actually be a physical miscarriage. Contraction, 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 contraction. A rather painful experience for somebody. And for the others, it is a metaphorical birthing process that we had to shed and let go of old belief systems so that we can birth new. Oh, okay. All right. For all the collective, though, beautiful big hugs from Spirit today. They've missed you. Okay. I'm going to close this portal, am I? Yeah, I'm closing this portal. Thanking our Spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay gentle on yourself. They were really beautiful spirits that come through for somebody today. Thank you for sharing them with me. Much love.